Hello everyone. How are we all doing? I hope we're all well. Um, welcome back to Juiced. Welcome back to Juiced 2. We are going to start a little bit differently today. I fancy starting on the like face-offs, celebrity and crew face-offs, and the driver DNA face-offs. I think we will let's smash out the hot import night ones. We'll start off with Drift Academy, who are obviously into drift battling. We don't really have a drift car, so we're going to have to use mine, I guess. I think that's how the camera used to be, right? Pretty sure it is.
Fight the power here at Battle Royale. A match.
So yeah, we're against the Drift Academy team.
Rolling start. Ready. Go!
They don't really have any faces. By the look of it, not I can see in my car. They all drift MX-5s of different varying colours though. Funny enough, this route is classed as classified as Drift Academy. So I'm guessing they're a British-based team, I'm gonna guess. I never did show an alternate route. I'm gonna have to show it at some point. Maybe in this playthrough, if I can actually get up there, I will demonstrate the alternate route. But I think this way just always goes better for me, honestly. Oh god, find the wall. Easy. I think I have an idea for what game I'm going to stream after this and Gran Turismo 2, and hopefully I can get enough people interested because they are really fun games. Keep on slide. Do not remember if these guys have full names or not. I do know they have no faces, or at least I'm pretty sure they don't have faces. I think it just says challenge. I don't think it actually gives you a result. By the way, you're all probably wondering, like, oh, what's the reward for completing the team challenge and stuff? You get the car. You get a car of theirs for you to use in custom races.
Nice drift, Car 3. Car 2 looking good in the drift. Car 3's really holding the line. Car 3's drift-o-mat is open all night. Car 3 makes this look too easy. That's a great looking slide from Car 1.
Of course, they all have the helmet on because they didn't get their faces put into the game. When you got the rights, but not the likeness, I suppose. Guess we're doing a Drift King race then. Again, we'll be against the team drivers.
It's Spirit of the Emperors. Remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It's good.
Okay, here we go.
Start. Ready. Go!
I've got very basic livery cars. They are basically slightly tuned stock Yamas. That's all we're really racing with. But they do have full names. Look, we've got Gary, Rob, John. But after we win this, we should get the Drift Academy car for the free play, which is quite cool. I'm assuming these guys are real people, otherwise they wouldn't be at the game. Gary Kennedy did really well in the Drift Split Roller. I'm sure their MX-5s are doing really, really well. My man was just rapid shifting for a moment there, as you do. Makes sense to trust that the Academy team have both races and circuit racing. That's quite amusing. However, there is still one guy who I genuinely think is legitimately difficult. Who I think is legitimately difficult in this game to try and beat. Which is probably Tarzan Yamada. I think Yamada is. I think Yamada is probably the hardest celebrity racer by far, just because of one race or so. So let's try and get him out of the way first. On paper, it's not even that strong a car. It's that race, the Drift Obliterate, that I think is the most difficult. Everything else is quite easy. They're all on Japanese circuits. We're going to need a good drifting car. Is the Skyline a good drift car? I don't know. I know that is. And it's quicker than his car, which we're going to need.
Cage Dragon is ready to chew them up.
Right, we've got to try and beat that Skyline in this race, which is going to be difficult. That thing is competitively quick. Like, really quick. I think the reason why I struggle so much is this track. This track is not very wide and it's very difficult. Hear it right there. He's not. We're now back to front. Look at the speed of that car. My man has like the world's longest white hair. I can't. That race is legitimately hard. I wasn't really struggling there until like lap 3, and then he just kicked it into gear. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a four-wheel drive car, and that makes a difference in this track. ahead of him right now. Right there. Fuck you, Tarzan. That race is legitimately hard. I think it's because of the four-wheel drive in that car. I think that is the only reason that is legitimately difficult. But that is arguably the hardest race out of the way now, so we won't have to do that again. Now I've got to beat him in a Drift King, which is all about points, on Immortal Coil, which is a much easier circuit.
See the birth of a drift god here on Immortal Coil.
Okay, let's do the next race. Drift King.
Rolling start. Ready. Go! Ouch! Car 1 will need more than a band-aid for that scrape. Car 2 looking good in the drift. Look at that sick power slide from Car 2. Car 2's got the drift. That's a deep
You can actually see his character mod on the Jumbotron. I'm not the mod, the mod for it.
real showmanship in that slide. Car 2's got the drift. Car 2 looking good in the drift. That's a deep drift and a high score from Car 2.
Rapidly boost it. Will require some control to check for it.
Points. Car 2's got the drift. Car 2 never breaks the drift. Car 2 still going strong. Car 2 drifts all day. That's pure sideways showmanship from Car 2. Car 1 is hanging on to that score. Car 2 never breaks the drift. Car 2 drifts all day.
Got a big slide on.
Car 1 puts some line in its slide. That's a great looking slide for Car 1.
Okay, that's an easy dub. That is the easiest dub we've had for a while.
That's a big score.
Bunch of different car classes here as well, so that just leaves the race to do. I would do it in this, but I don't trust myself, so I'm doing it in this. It's a little bit cold in here today, but not cold enough apparently to need my
Here we are on the rebound for
my
Divine
heater.
Reflex.
Okay,
3,
we've just got one more race and we've unlocked that car.
1, go! Car 2 is taking the lead. Look at Car 2. That's what I call a gash.
That car's quick, and I don't know if it's rubber banding or him, but that car is quick.
Look at that sick power slide from Car 2.
Just kind of like him in the car. Kinda. genuinely one of the quickest AI in the game, and that's beating Driver Excellent. Are we doing pink slips? No, this is not quite the pink slip race yet. I'm racing Tarzan, but not Tarzan of the jungle, Tarzan Yamada. We're trying to win his car for the, this guy isn't going to spook very easily either, but we'll give it our best shot. Bye! Skill issue. So you can use these cars in quick race once you unlock them, by the way, if you want to. He is about to be on it in a four-wheel drive car. That thing's gonna be fucking zooming real fast. But yeah, that car is very quick. Because when I said I was going to 100% this game, I really meant everything. Which means I've got to do the crew races, which we've just done Drift Academy. I've got to do the celebrity races, which is what I'm doing now. And then I also have to do the what else is it? All the hidden challenges I've got to do. So I haven't actually done any career progression yet on this stream, not yet anyway. But there we goes. I really wish they kind of made these drivers in here like different, stuck them outside of like just the DNA lab. Like, oh, you've beaten this celebrity driver, you can get them in your crew or whatever. That would have been cool, but I'm guessing licensing won't play at that. My man would have been fucking zooming in that skyline. That skyline, like I said, is not slow. For some reason though, the celebrity face-offs do have the drivers modelled in the car, and you can see them, kind of. but the team races don't. And like I said, there are some hidden cars that you can unlock and everything like that, so yeah. And then big drift from everybody. Apart from Tarzan, because I blocked him. I think it was lap 2, like I said, lap 2 where I spooked him. Yeah, this man just suddenly sped up and I got a little bit away from him. I also got some new grips for my 360 pad. So I didn't wear the originals out to the core. I wanted to maintain the feel of this, so I got some grips to put over the top. That was me skill issuing real quick. And then, but you could effectively say this is an unofficial pink slip, I guess, is what you could say. Like, he overtook me. There's no animation for him or anything, which sucks, but this is where I kind of had enough was enough and skill issued this man as he goes bye-bye. He decided to crash right there. He tried to get going, plowed his car into a wall, and then off he goes, zooming. And then big slide into the wall. Dickhead. And then just, yep. Just, Jesus. My man's not waiting for anyone. My man is not waiting for anyone. He is genuinely probably the hardest celebrity race in the game, though, because of that car. It being four-wheel drive. He's probably the hardest one there, in all fairness. I can't lie. So, yeah, you can do a driver DNA face-off, which is stuff like this, where you can race the AI. But the only three we need to worry about are the retail, the crew, and the celebrity. So obviously we've just done Tarzan, who has some fucking, yeah, he's fucking good. Like, he's probably the hardest. He's like Tyrone on steroids. So yeah, he's really, really good. And then you've got a couple of guys here that are very mixed, including Samuel Hubinet, who is also, funny enough, in Grid. He's in Grid as well. But he has a League 2 car, which I can't compete with right now. At best, I have a League 3. But yes, you can get these cars for like DNA Lab Racing. This guy is very good in drifting, but not that good on circuits. So he's kind of just okay. And then you've got the crew face-offs, which we did Team 1 already, which is Drift Academy. We've still got to do JWR, SSP, Hokori, and Jinsoku. Jinsoku have Celica, SSP have an Eclipse, Hokori have a Honda. These guys have a... Oh, it's an Integra. A very, very weird looking Integra. And these guys have a 350, which looks really weird. It's like stock at the back and modified at the front. It's very weird. Right, enough of that. Back to the career mode. Ah yes, my big boy. Yeah, I count them as part of a 100% run. Yes, you can do the campaign, which is all right in here. It's gonna take me forever to do that drift race. That drift was 20 mil. We'll just have to do it in endurances. We have a supercar. That's fine. The only thing we really need to do is win the circuit tournament in a prototype car. This one's the shortest. We have the S2K, but we don't have the handling prototype upgrade on it. So the fact they lock one of the prototype mods behind the cumulative drift points is painful. It makes it so long to unlock. But to complete this game 100%, we're going to have to do that.
Says to survive Chinese burn, you must light it up.
So our final opponent is going to be Tyrone. Tyrone will be our final opponent. Keiko will be our second opponent. And then we've got Bob, the Bank of Bobby in first. But I don't think he's going to take me for... I have a feeling he's not going to take me for 100 grand. Bobby, he's going to back out. Oh my god, he hasn't backed out. Let's go, dude.
Oh, baby. Call my bluff.
Okay, well, I'm about to kick your ass in the G6. I have a feeling, Bobby, you ain't going to be feeling so fly soon.
2, 1, go!
I have a feeling that G6 ain't going to be so fly. I don't care if you've got front wheel drive, mate. I will end your career right here, right now. Yeah, you fucking what, mate? Looks like you had a skill issue. Careful, because he won a rapid boy in that G6. The fact that G6 could even go to League 3 is wild to me, by the way. I just want to say that real quick. Oh, and for League 1, you already know what car we're picking for League 1. So that'll be fun, I guess. I am sad that they limit how many pink slips you can do in this game, though, to be honest, because you can only do up to however many pink slip drivers there are, assuming you win every time. Otherwise, you have to try and get your car back. Which, depending on who you lost to, could either be really easy or really hard. Because I found out when I lost my G35 to Nicolas, I lost a chance to win 2,000. So I was a bit cheesed, to be I nearly skill issued myself out of 100k there. That wasn't fun. Air Trauma, live from the USA. Yes, yes you are.
They got to keep their car on the ground, but it's tough at Air Trauma. This race is a straight
Keiko Miyama's next in a Impreza. She won't do 40k.
Great. I'll fly like an arrow.
I'm sure you will. Fly like an arrow straight into the fucking wall. Probably. Okay. Okay. Okay, Keiko. Okay, Keiko. Okay, Keiko. Why are you so much harder to spook than in a bet? Like, you're harder than Bobby. If you should not be harder than Bobby to spook. I would like you to have a skill issue, that would be... Can't lie. He's like actually actively trying to get out of the way. Wow, that really slowed me down, didn't it? Big part and actually. Oh, hello. I don't. There's a lot of cars we could use for League One, but I know we need a muscle and a prototype and a good drift car, which you can technically do in one car, and then you only need to buy a supercar. That's really the only thing for League One. League One, you can smash out loads in one car. Everything else is like basically optional. Going to the UK now.
Back once again to the London Blitz Assault. It doesn't get any
Tyrone
simpler.
Albacete
It's
is
circuit
next.
racing time.
What car's he in? 200 SX. Of course he is. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Tyrone. Ooh, careful. He's out of skill issue already. So we've gone against a front wheel drive, a 4-wheel drive, and a rear wheel drive, and the rear wheel drive is easily the easiest car.
That's a great looking slide from car one.
Because it's rear wheel drive, it just slides about a lot. So Tyrone isn't actually that quick. He doesn't have like a sudden gripping cruise or anything. Well, unless he does that. Fuck off, Tyrone. Fuck off! Ooh. Come on, car. Through there. Why are we back down to the same numbers? Really? Oh, we're back to corner mode this time. Okay. Sure game. Back to, yeah, sure game. big slide. Big slide is big. Look at it go, baby!
Yeah, come on. Burn up the track with a nitrous blast.
Oh, okay. That's just one. Right, that just leaves the bet, the promotional event, and the drift in this category left to 100%. And the drift is easily the longest one. Easily. So I think we should get that out the way first. This car's made me so much fucking money, it's not even funny. Right. We're gonna have to go to the Drift Endurance. As you can see, we already completed Cage Dragon, so we're gonna do it on a Mortal Coil, where it's a bit easier to rack up the points. Because we're going to need about 11 million.
Watch out for the curves on this killer snake, the Immortal Coil. It's a drift course.
Right, so it's just us. We're going to be scoring points.
Rolling
It
start.
says we need 2 mil. We're aiming for 11. So let's get on with it. The trick is going to be to build up a massive combo. Because despite what people think, the combo actually does something in this game. I do know a quick trick on how you can do that. Because you gain points faster with the combo. And this track's a bit easier to do that. There we go, we got 17 times. Unfortunately though, drifting in this game takes a while to achieve as good as it is. Shit.
I was unlucky, I guess.
It's okay. I don't think that counts as a race, so that's fine. Needing like 9 mil. Oh, that one's got an X next to it. Now we're about to change that.
Watch out for the curves on
Okay,
this
let's
killer
try this again.
snake,
We got a
the
small,
Immortal
big
Coil.
brat boy. So
Rolling start. Ready.
we're gonna get drifting. Yeah, we've got to be really careful about the angle of this car. It's so funny just sliding out wide. Oh! Get that going. Get that going. I can't believe we've got a basic I don't know how many points they expect. I don't understand how they could expect you to get so many decent points. Honestly. And then they make you do this all again in the multiplayer career mode if you get the extra code. Which I'm not counting as part of this playthrough run, because that's multiplayer. You can't complete it theoretically. So, and as someone that has already completed this game in multiplayer, no, I'm not doing that again. Because it took me like 10 years to complete this game multiplayer. Because of the fact it's A, dead, B, not backwards compatible, C, no one plays it anymore, D, this like series is dead. So we've got 2 mil. It's only taken us how long? We got another like 4 mil to go. Like 8 mil, 6 mil to go. And I can tell you now, this score is not back itself very quickly. I can tell you that for free. I can tell you that for free. Score is not going up all that quick. However, this is the best event we can do it. The only reason it's the best event we can do it in is because it's the only one we can keep just going and going and going and going, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose. If you hit the wall, it doesn't count as enough. It just counts as whatever points you've got. This track is also probably not my favourite one for points building, but here we are. I don't really get the say over that. The game does not seem to be liking the fact that I'm going very, very high on a single drift. It's taking me from like cool to sane very quickly. It's about to put me in wild. Oh no, it's put me back to cool. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's all the skits. Oh no, it's put me back. Yeah, it's put me back to what I was doing. What? Game. Okay. Right. We've got half we need. Half! That's how long these take! It's not funny! It's just painful. Like, who has time for this? Can you imagine how long it would take you to accumulate 20 million drip points in normal circumstances? Like, assuming you just didn't farm them? They want you to do 50 in H1 Elite, by the way. I thought I mentioned that. They wanted to do 50k drip points in H1 Elite. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing when they had to do these. These are pain. These are absolute pain. I think the drift is like 5 mil. And they asked you to do 10 times that. Did you also know there's an achievement for doing a 50 mil drift? There is actually an achievement for this game for doing a 150 million point drift. Not 150, 50 million point drift. 50 million point drift. Do you understand how tedious that is? Look at how long it's taken us to get to fucking 5 mil, right? And then add another 10 times that. We are currently looking at about what? Nearly an hour of drifting to get to that sort of score, which is just fucking mental. We're not trying to get 49 mil, we're trying to get 8, because this is an objective that we have to do. We have to get 20 million points. In the normal build-up, we managed 9. I don't think so. Like, your score can only go up so high. I did it on Spirit of the Emperor. That was the track I did it on. But when you don't have a choice about what event you do these in, you kind of just have to make do with whatever you've got. And Immortal Coil and Cage Dragon, I figured my chances on Immortal Coil are way better than they are on Cage Dragon by a long shot, because Cage Dragon is just brutal. I'm gonna say it takes you about 15 minutes roughly give or take, I think, depending on the track. Because it doesn't matter how high your combo multiplier goes, your points do not go up based on your combo. Oh no, I don't think 20, maybe 45. Yeah, I was a bit wrong, probably 45. Because it's been nearly 10 minutes since I started this race on Immortal Coil. And Immortal Coil is theoretically one of the tracks where you can consistently drift for long periods of time. And we're at 7.6 mil, and I have still not done the 20 mil objective. Which is just wild. Theoretically speaking, Battle Royale, you can run about 400k a lap. So if you do 400k a lap on a lap that lasts about 35 40 seconds a lap, depending on what car you do it in. So let's put that in perspective. You have 400k in every, like, 45, that's 100k, roughly. Let's call it 500k a minute. So 500k times, like, in a minute, roughly. I'm saying roughly, just to, because it depends on circuit. Let's say the best, like, on an average player scenario, so I wouldn't say I'm an average player. On an average player scenario, I would say about a minute for 500k. Yeah, the DNA system in this game is wild. Right, we should have enough points now. I'm hoping. Please just give me my. So okay, so 500 points a minute. That's a million every 2. 2 times 50 is 100 minutes. Theoretically speaking, the fastest you could, again, for an average player, it's give or take 45 minutes to like an hour, roughly, to get 50 mil in a single drift. Again, that's partially circuit dependent, but on your best bet, you can probably earn about 500k a lap, tops, depending on the circuit. You couldn't do it on a Mortal Coil. On a Mortal Coil, you can do about 300, which isn't great. I also noticed the objective didn't pop, which was just fucking short. I hate this. Can we just do a single Drift King race and just call it done? That's a Drift King championship. No, but if you're an Xbox achievement hunter like I am, where is it? Where is it? There you go. If you're an Xbox player like I am, it is 100% a goal. You don't have a say. I did it like a couple, like, give or take. Like, the achievements in this game are brutal. Look how long it took me to do these. Look how long it took me to do these. Do you know when I started this game? That was the day I started this game. The 17th of the 4th, 2013. It took me, give or take, 10 years to beat it. Because of the absolute pain that is the online goals. The online goals are actually pain and are not reasonably doable in the year 2023. They just aren't. It took us like, I think it took us about a month and a bit for 6 of us to do this, because you have to have a minimum of 6 players to complete this game in every online event. 6. Do you know how dead this game is? Do you know how dead this game is? Look at when I completed the actual campaign. I completed the campaign on the 28th of the 5th, 2014. I completed the online in 2015. I then had to wait God knows how many years in between, like, achievements and shit to finish the game. $1 billion I did on my other profile. This is duplicates. You can get rid of this. But the game's buggy and duplicates achievements, so don't unlock them. But there you go. There you go. I have beat Juice 2, and it was my 100th Xbox completion. I saved this game specifically to be my 100th completion, because that's how bullshit it is, and I wanted it to be a special game that barely anyone's completed. Bobby, give me your money. Give me your money right now. You know how this goes, Bobby. Yeah, 100k. Come on, give me that money. Give me that money. Big money. Big money. Big money. Big money. You are a pussy, mate.
Ouch. The heat's too much for me.
Aren't you a gambler? Aren't you meant to be the one who does the big bank? My man backed out of a bet. He's had enough of my bullshit. I had enough of that. You think that's bad? I'm not considering it just the career mode here. Free 10k, exactly.
Good. Now prepare for poverty.
I'm not considering the campaign as the only part to 100% complete in this playthrough.
Rolling start.
I've got to do the driver DNA lab as well. And if I don't finish the DNA lab, I can't consider this game complete on this profile. Why would I know? We should be able to theoretically do the event on here. We should be able to finish the 200k. So the DNA lab, we've got to do the retail face-off, we've got to do the full face-off, and we've also got to do the celebrity face-off. We have to do them to consider this game 100%. I'm not doing the online multiplayer because that is completable on your own. You can get out every league, but you cannot complete it without 6 players. I'm not gathering another 6 players to do this. I can't lie. I'm not doing it. Right, we've done the 20 mil. Fuck you, game. I got more from betting with Tyrone than I did the actual race. Give me that prototype car. Now we can fully upgrade this damn car. Right. We can finally fully prototype this car. And then we've got one more objective. And then once we've done that objective, we can finally do the promotional event. Get in my car, please. We now have one sweaty S2K. This car's worth 200 grand. Imagine paying 200 grand for an S2K. You'd be fucking mad, right? Right, we gotta do the spectator bet. This would be easy enough. Split decision would be a very easy track if the right driver's in the correct position, I think. But I don't think Bobby starts near the back on this one. I don't think. If he does, this should be piss easy. Because Bobby should be in a Gran Torino. In theory.
Which way will you go this time on Tokyo Split Decision? Back to basics. Time for another great circuit event.
Okay, he's not quite last. No one good's near the back. Okay, we might have to manipulate this a little bit. Try and get Bobby further back. Oh, never mind, he's just going to fall backwards himself. Right, what we want to do is put a bet down. Try and see if we can... How much money do we need, mate? It's like 65k. This bet's we'll do it that way. 487k I can deal with. Come on, Bobby. Get your car in gear. There you go. My man needs to overtake Nicolas. Who's got no more? Nick is driving dirty right now. is not driving very quickly, and I'm not here for it. Oh, there we go. Bobby's kind of trying to force his way past. Come on, Bobby. It's not hard to overtake, right? Because once Bobby gets past Nick, you should be able to convince Leon, in theory. My man's just like, nah, fuck you lot. You're a muppet, mate. I should have waited until he fucking binned it. Then I should have done that. My man was like, oh yeah, I'm overtaking everybody, and then bins it. Bobby, why? Man, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, stop. It's not right.
That's a better spot for car 6.
Bobby's mad. Tell me about it. Why would you go? I mean, I don't have to give. What is this? Like, what actually is this? Bobby's just yeeted himself past the car. Bro, he's second. Who the fuck's fuck? Oh, it's the wrong. Of course. Come on, Bobby. You want to get going? Thank you.
That's some nitro system. Car 4's smashing.
Bobby's gone the long way round as well.
Car 2 is taking the lead.
He's also got no rear bumper. But look at him go! Bobby ain't taking your shit!
Down the field.
Oh my god, that boost was ridiculous. Mother, hurry up. Stop being overtaken by Mr. Okay. You better come out first, Bobby. I won't be happy if you don't. There we go. He's finally done it. Bobby's finally got in the lead. Bobby should have enough boost to just pull away from this guy. In theory. Look at him go! He actually made it round the corner this time. Keiko is miles back on everyone. Bobby's finally gone. So through that race as well. Please don't take the fucking wrong way again. Thank you. Please take the wrong way. That'll be fun. Right, Bobby, I will give you Das Boost again. I'm pretty sure Bobby is basically won this. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's going to get first. Which means we should get the spectator bet. If we're driving like that, probably not. And he's gone the fast way this time. Yeah, he's definitely gone this. My man is definitely on this. Look at him go. Right. Shall we give a boost to Tyrone for 60 bucks? Let's see what Tyrone can do. My man's falling already. Should destroy Bristol. Leon also took a short way. Yeah, Bobby's way gone. And we're going to make a nice, what, just under 500k credit profit?
Car 6 drops a spot. Losing position. Car 5 drops a place.
Oh. That's an easy dub. Bobby is goated. Bobby is the man you bet on when you need quick money. Bobby is the man who can get shit done, you know. He's also the same guy that you want to fucking deck in the face every time he drives his damn car because of how busted it is. And you don't need this guy. I have stories about this car, and y'all ain't ready for it. I can promise you that. You all are not ready for the story that is the Ford Gran Torino in League One, because this is going to be the car I use in League One. I can't lie. It's the only choice. It covers 3 of the 4 bases that you need, which is muscle car, prototype, and good drift car. It covers 3 of those 4 bases on its own. Right, we can now complete the promotional objective. Who would have thought, right? We've finally completed League 3, which is just pain, honestly. Oh, this has been pain because of that bloody... Oh, I bet you, I'm calling it. There's probably one in like League 1 or 2 as well. I'm calling it now. We have a circuit tournament, and it pays 410 grand. We have to use a supercar. So of course we're going to pick the one that has my build on it.
Strap on your helmet and strap down your balls. They're both going to be bouncing on full impact.
Our last opponent's going to be Tara.
This
Our next
race
opponent's
is a
going to be
straight-up circuit
Crystal.
event.
Our first opponent's going to be Ken.
The fuse
Ken
is
from
lit
Barbie.
at this first round.
I feel like I just roped me a good one.
By the way, worth noting, this guy has no gambling information. Even though he does bets and raises, he does not do gambling. You can actually gamble when they appear with the AI that like you can hire as teammates. You can gamble with them on the odd occasion, but they always half and lower. You can't do a high bet; they'll just straight up decline. So yeah, we've just got to knock out this tournament, and then we should be good. There we go. The 360 version is effectively the same as the PC version. It is literally the same courses, same cars, tracks. The ones where it's interesting is the PS2 of the 360 version, because they have completely different tracks, layouts, names, everything. In fact, I don't think any of the PS2 tracks translate 100% to the 360 version. So the 360 version doesn't have shortcuts, whereas the PS2 version does. Some of the tracks enclose shortcuts, and you can see remnants of very few details in 360, such as, because I've never played the PC version. I've never played the PC version of Juice because I just really want PS2 and the 360. So I'd like to know what those differences are. I am intrigued, I must admit. The one big thing is the fact that there's no mods or anything for 360, so this is pure vanilla. The fact that Bobby declines a bet, I've heard. Huh. I never knew that. Very subtle differences then. Very subtle. I would probably say the 7th gen consoles way. As awful as it sounds, I know a lot of people love playing on PC and shit, right? But I would say the console version is probably the definitive way to play it.
This race is a straight-up circuit event.
I think the console version is the definitive way to play this game, just because of all the details it has and everything like that. Yeah, I guess when you put it down to like that, small details do make a difference. I know that I don't know if it's just like the way the screen scales or anything, but I know on PC the text on the license plates are nearly bigger than the license plates, whereas on this they are perfectly scaled every time. Like they don't go over the California or New South Wales text or whatever. That doesn't happen on this, but I don't know if that's just because of PC resolution scaling. I imagine so. I imagine so. By the way, Ventilo, if you haven't already, drop a follow and potentially join the Discord. I post when I go live 4 days a week, and we are streaming this at the minute. I will resume Gran Turismo 2. I will resume that after this, I think, because then I think I need to put GT2 on the back burner a little bit, because of how grindy and difficult that game can be at times, especially with the endurance races. And I thought this would be a fun distraction. Oh, you've been following for a few months, but you're just not here for. Fair enough then. Good to have you back, dude. Good to have you back. I think that shows how good my memory is. I know Mart is a regular who usually swings by every so often. But yeah. Oh god. Why did you slow me down there, car? That was uncalled for. That was really uncalled for, car. You just slowed me right down for no reason. Right, that's race 2 done. Whew! Gladiator Shadow, which I think is the only track that is not in the USA. But it is the last round of this league, so I'm happy. I'm happy either way. I am happy either way that this will be the last race we do in this league, because then we go on to League 2, which has my favourite car ever in the class. Not that I want to use it for that class, because I'd like to use it for H-Time Elite. So I will probably make a sacrifice and use something absolutely horrendous. Because usually I'd only keep one of each car, but everyone's been like, do the pink slips, do the pink slips. I'm like, okay. So we've won a few cars and then ruined them, because God knows everything, like a G35 in pink is exactly what you want in a pink slip races. So we have won a few cars everywhere that pink slip, but it's not my priority, the pink slip. I like winning cars, but I genuinely just prefer buying my own and looking at the win records, because the AI cars are interesting, I'll be honest. League 2, for a prototype, we theoretically could use the R32. Theoretically. We could buy the R32 and use that as the prototype car in that class. We'll also need a muscle car, but I think that's probably more the pump and bin League 2, pretty sure. And we get a couple of supercars as well, I'm pretty sure. We get a couple of extra supercars. No particular like big new additions. Or we could get one of them simple tuner cars, but to be fair, a supercar will do most of the work anyway. For drifting and supercar, we can't do prototypes, so we'll probably have to buy at least 2 or 3 cars for that league, unless we can win one from the pink slips. Because I usually don't like owning multiple of the same car. Probably make like an M3 GTR Cup if you spent enough time in the livery editor. I'm sure. That'll be fun. So we might also, for shits and gigs, hire a third driver, but I don't know who we're going to hire yet. Because we've got Taro, and we also have Marcus. We have Taro and Marcus as our crewmates. That's usually good enough. I would hire, like, I don't know, one of my friends on my other profiles, because they're really good and like $5 grand. They are super cheap. Oh my god. But yeah. Because there's one thing you can do on the 360 version that you can't do on the PC version at the moment. Anyway, as far as I know, 'cause the PC version, I'm pretty sure the WL servers have gone completely dead. So I don't think you can play career mode on PC anymore unless you've got Hamachi or something like that. But on the 360 version, the online still works amazingly. So there's also a game mode that is exclusive to. There is a game mode that is exclusive to the multiplayer version of it, which isn't in the single player version. Wow, how far behind were you? Oh yeah, but I'm saving the Gran Torino for League 1. The Gran Torino covers 3 of the 4 bases for League 1. League 2 is a bit different because you need a prototype, and this early on you can't prototype every car. Once you complete the game, however, you can prototype every car for each league. You can even prototype for rookie. But like, yeah, the R32 is probably going to be what we need. So we're going to buy a new car. Let's see what we've got. We've unlocked the Ascari. What was the last car in thingy? It was like 70 something, wasn't it? We got up to League 3, wasn't it? So League 2. So you get a V12 Vanquish S. You get the Barracuda 440. Get the Vipers, which I fucking love, and the Ascari KZ1. So you do get a couple of extra cars here. Supercars are generally good drift cars. I don't want to buy a Viper right now. I'd rather save that till HIN Elite. But I know we're going to need a supercar, and I don't want to own one we already have, so we might just have to pick up the Vanquish. Because that can theoretically then complete the challenges. The challenges in the performance dealer. 236k, it's not a lot of money. Ascari is a fun car. Ascari is a fun car, but there you go. That car's won 547 grand. Right, we're gonna hire a crew teammate. I know. Yeah, Crystal drives that car. We could hire Driver X, which would be quite funny. However, I'm debating between Eduardo or Carl.
Here's where you check out how your driver DNA is evolving. We analyze your circuit racing, your drifting, and your gambling habits to create a DNA profile just for you. Drive like a madman, and your DNA will burn like fire. Drive with perfect precision, and your DNA becomes ice cool. Or if you're like me, you'll be perfectly balanced. Everything's zen.
We could go for Carl, who's kind of met at overtaking, but can wrangle the car around the corner. Or we can go for Eduardo, who I haven't seen much of. He's not quite. He's a bit more tame, but like. Oh yeah, earning money in this game is piss easy. I can't lie. We've got Speedy Boy himself. We've got Speedy Man, who's crazy. I can't lie. The guy can kind of drift. Right, so we've got our new car, which is going to be this Aston Martin. You can't really do much to it visually, so it should be nice and cheap to modify. The hood you can change to carbon, sure, if you're so inclined. I'm going to black out the headlights because, yes, mirrors, again, whatever they are. Wheels, I like the stock wheels, I can't lie, but we could probably get away with that. You can put a wing on it, because of course you can, why not? Can't do anything to the trunk, really. I don't like having reg plates on my cars, more often than not. Give it a British plate, lights, windows, because, yes, this car, I fucking hate it already. I genuinely hate some of the customizations on these cars, but I guess the manufacturers are like, nah, you ain't doing shit to our cars. That's a fucking roof scoop. Of course, every aerodynamic. Oh, 69 grand? Are you fucking shitting me? Do what? Why don't we do this a nice metallic white? Because, God, I like blinding myself. Right, this should theoretically be able to do Lethal Rush, and then we have to beat Driver X. This should be easy. Nice. 58 seconds on Lethal Rush. This should be easy.
Once again, it's the Lethal Rush.
Right, here we go. V12 goes. Here we go. Right, let's have a look. God, those rear lights. The red lights trading like this is fucking blur. Oh god, right, okay. 58 seconds was it? So the reason why I want to get all of these done in the supercar first is so that we can just level up the R32 as competitively as we can until we get prototype parts. Because one of the prototype parts I'm pretty sure is locked behind Extreme Nitrous, potentially. So we're going to have to do them anyway. And if it's a crew race, I need the car to be as competitive as possible. So...
It's a heavy hit for car 1. I think it's out of here. Yeah, come on. Tail challenge complete.
Did we do it? Just about. Easy. You can do these in a stock car if you're good enough, but some of them can be a bit tricky if you don't upgrade them first. The small difference they make is fairly noticeable when it comes down to it. Right, we're doing the Ripper, which is one of the UK's longest circuits. The only one I think as long as Night Rampage. I'm pretty sure it's the longest circuit. But we've got to beat Driver X, and I didn't check what car he was in. I didn't check what car he was in. But what I do know is that it's going to be fugly. Oh god, yes! Look at that horrendous colour. Oh, my man's decided to spend a little bit more on this car and spend 45,000. I'm sure you have, mate. Because I've spent 69,000 on visual parts alone, and you've spent less than me on that. Oh boy, okay, you do not get much of a head start. Okay, we're going to have to do some defensive driving. We're going to have to do some defensive driving. You do not get much of an advantage here. But Driver X does not drift that much. Now, are you taking... No, he's going the other way. Yeah, then. Nice orange. It's a bit more of a bronze, isn't it? Really, this guy should be monitoring me down the street. Theoretically, he has actually kind of taken the faster route, but again, because he doesn't drift, this should be a bit easier. That's the one thing that makes these challenges a bit easier, is the fact he can't drift. In the normal races, he drifts fine if you have him as a teammate, but in these, he's programmed to not slide all that much. I've just skill issued really fucking hard. But of course, he's right behind me, because that's just what Driver X does. At least you get a tiny head start, I suppose. That helps, but like, yeah, easy. I was a bit concerned about having nearly no head start, but that's only difficult from the word go because of how straight it is. Once you get past that straight, that's a bit easy. Like, I can genuinely imagine some of the general public struggling with these. Like, I can imagine that these are quite hard for some people. For me, they're nice and easy because I play racing games a lot. But for some people, I can imagine these being extremely difficult. Right, that's upgrade number 1 done. I don't know what. Just put whatever in it. It's parts. Right, speed challenge. Night's Rampage. We've got to stay above 60. The hardest corner is that hairpin at the end of that massive straight. That is easily the slowest corner on the track. But it has a lower minimum speed requirement compared to some of the other challenges we've had before this one. So in theory, this should be a bit easier. Plus with the power upgrade, we should easily stay above 60. At the very least. what we do want to do is try and build up some loss for that hairpin. The only ones that I found were some of the minimum speed perfect lap. The minimum speed one is difficult depending what car you're in. If you have the right car, they're not too bad. Like, this is easily the slowest corner on this track, and if you do it right, like when you played the game on your laptop a year ago. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, car. These curves are trying to keep me into the wall. Okay, maybe I was lying, maybe it's... But as long as you have nitrous to boost yourself out the corner, it's not too bad. Just don't over slow, is really the tactic. Drive like Driver X does, and it's a lot easier. That is my advice for these. Drive like Driver X does in the beat car challenges, and you won't have that big of an issue. You might still have occasional issues. Right, you don't want to take the tight way here, you want to take the hot. Be careful with that, because that tightens up. But yeah. You basically want to open up the corners as much as you can. To, like, this last corner can be tricky, but because we took the wrong way, it's not as tight, so you can carry more speed out. There you go. And that's on no handling upgrades. As long as the car you've got is decent enough, you'll be okay. Just don't pick a muscle car. Do not pick a muscle car to do these, because the muscle cars make the speed challenges very difficult due to how easily they spin out. That's not even a joke. Like, I did the League 3 in the GTO Judge, and the car 100% wanted to slide at every corner. And when you're trying to do a perfect lap in about a minute 15, that's really difficult. That is tastefully done, apart from the fact the roof's missing. But I'm sure we only get a 2-second start. I was correct. But again, he can't drift. The only corner he should drift is that uphill hairpin, which will come too soon. But even then, yeah, he doesn't bother drifting that corner. We're gonna have to do some defensive driving because this is all straight. You are fucking shitting me. Great fucking wall. That wall yeeted me into the other side. I did not get out of that.
That's a great looking slide for car one.
Doing some, we'll call it defensive tactics. Yeah, look, he just does not drift. It's so weird to see them programmed like that. Because it's the only time you ever see the drivers programmed to not slide at all. At least this isn't a perfect lap challenge, so we should be okay. However, we might need some boost for that back straight up on the right there. Because we're going to need it if we're going to out-drag that CCX 100%. Oh, that's why. That's the start bit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Once I wasn't yeeted into a wall, that was easy. Right, we can get the handling upgrade on this car now. Right, perfect lap challenge. We gotta do San Francisco in 65 seconds. Easy enough track, as long as we don't hit the wall. It's the only thing about San Francisco is there's a couple of jumps that are very, very easy to smack your car into the wall.
It's rush hour San Francisco.
So let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Again, probably requires a little bit of nitrous, but as we've already got the handling and the power, we should be okay. This should be quite an easy cakewalk. Hopefully, because the car shouldn't be sliding around as aggressively. I'm hoping anyway. Oh. Slide. Get the car back up to speed a little bit. This is very easy to mess up because of the physics. That bit there, because of how bumpy it is as well. This should be an easy dub. Yeah, easy. You don't even need that much nitrous. The power saves it. You have to have upgrades for that. 100%. You can't do that without upgrades. Like, that challenge is actually impossible without upgrades. Right, beat car. We're doing Legion's climb against the Sagaris, so... Very straight. Very straight indeed.
Legion's climb is always an uphill
Oh,
battle.
we got a Sagaris. The Sagaris is a shit super. I'll be honest. The Sagaris is a very, very shit supercar. This should be relatively easy. What are those wheels, bro? My man's trying to replicate the fucking Hawker from Burnout Paradise. My man's trying to replicate... Oh, he's taking the long way around as well. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, let's fucking go. He's taking the long way around. No rubber banding here either. Ow. That was me skill issuing, but there he is. He's coming. Oh lord, he coming. Oh. Oh. Car, come on. It's not that deep. Drift. Ow. Ow. 6 slides everywhere. That's the only corner I think he drifts on this track. Big yeet. So that's a shortcut there on the PS2 version. That corner there is a shortcut. You can drive through that road on the PS2 version. You can't do that on the 360. Oh, that was an easy win. Not even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, come on.
I hate the Sagaris in this game. It's probably not... Mate, the Sagaris... I only hate the Sagaris... I called it the Sadaris, to be honest, because this game just... The car's fucked. It's so shit. As a supercar, the Sagaris is absolute dog in this game. Wow, such a weight saving. Let's fucking go. Right. 3 races, 3 wins. I figured it out the hard way. Mood. Right, let's see what cars we've got in League 2 that can go to League 2. There's not many. I know for a fact there's not many. There's this R32, which we've already mentioned. What else goes to League 2 as Max League? You've got the GTO, you've got the Monaro. They're both solid cars. And that's it. That is actually it. They're the only 3 cars that go to a max of League 2 in this game. That is actually really, really sad. The M3 solid. The Z51 solid. The Falcon, the Monaro and the GTO can, but the Falcon can only go to 4? What? Sure game. Do you know what the best bit is? This isn't even the V-Spec model. This is the GTS model. So this thing is not 4-wheel drive. I just thought I should point that out to people. But you probably already knew that. There's a wide body kit for this car, but there's only one. It's a Veil side. And if I'm correct, you cannot put a wing on it. If I'm correct, of course. You could put the Veil side wing on it. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, I'm wrong. But then your R32 just looks like everyone else's R32. That's the real problem there. Oh yeah, I was going to pick the SRT4 for World Class, to be honest. I'm really sad that you can't really do anything. You can't even put a hood on it. You can almost do nothing to this car. Rear lights, obviously. We've done the kits, we've done the windows. Time to lower it. This looks like a tarmac rally car, and I actually kind of hate it. This thing looks so much like a tarmac rally car, I actually kind of hate it. Can I readjust this? Does this not look like a tarmac rally car now? As much as I love a gunmetal grey. This looks like a tarmac rally car. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's the rims. I think it's the OZ rims that make it look like that. But it's a wide body, so I guess I have no interest in playing. This thing's fucking light. The rims are the most rally. It kind of works, and I hate it. I hate it because it shouldn't work. But listen. I just hate it. Okay, just deal with it. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. The only AI in the whole game that drives a fucking R32 is Keiko. Right, what have we got? Drifting Champ. Drifting Champ has a prototype. Last Man Standing Championship has a prototype. Solo Drift has a prototype. Thank God this is not a prototype, but I've still got to fucking do it. And that one. You could probably smash out most of them in one go. You're going to have to beat Leon in a pink slip rift showdown. Great. We do need Extreme Nitrous, and we will need a prototype. Okay. We might as well start with the Drifting Champ. Why does that... Oh, yeah, because they're not obliterators, are they? They're Drift Kings. Okay. Um... Fuck it, this pays more money. They're both good drift cars, so we should be fine. We should be fine at the start of the league with the shit car, because all the AI run very. The way the AI works, they start at the bottom of the class and then slowly work their way up as you progress through it. So that's how the AI work in the leagues. If you're so curious about that.
It's Spirit of the Emperors. Remember, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Hey, we got Jason Quinn in here
Drifting meets racing head to head.
in his 350Z again.
This is round 1 of championship competition, so it's a level playing field.
Yeah, that is true. Failing the bank of Bobby, we'll go to the bank of Nicolas. This man's going to do 150k. I bet he ain't. Oh my god, he has. Shit.
Oh, baby. Call my bluff.
Well, you can't drift, Bobby, so this should be easy.
Rolling start.
And it's on a track I actually like as well, so we should be able to get a decent amount of points here. Do you know why I think I was never a fan of the body kit on this car? Every time I picked it, I think it was because it was the only time the AI ever used a kit, and they always used the wide body. They never used anything else. They never custom modded an R32. They always used the wide body, which is really annoying. I'm hoping with a bit of luck, this will rack up some of the points combo we need for what's it? The 30 mil. And because there's 4 events, including one at Cage Dragon that I'm not looking forward to, this should be partially an effective way of getting some of that score up early. We're nearly lapping one of the AI. Who is it? It's Keiko. Keiko and the Charger, who's really struggling there. I mean, when you're drifting out like that, yeah, I can see why. Christ. We've actually lapped someone in a 4-lap fucking race. Skill issue much. Okay, that's a good like million to start us off.
A little sideways action from car 6 there. That's pure sideways showmanship from car 2.
Of course, Bobby was second because I nudged him in front of everyone.
Power slide through those tough corners. Car 1 is on a marathon tear. Car 1 holds the drift line.
Looks like both the muscle car drivers really struggled there.
Car 1
I'm surprised Jason was 4th. That's true. Yeah, some people can skill issue really fucking hard. Immortal Coil. This is not too bad a drift track. It's not great. It's not my favourite by any means, but it's not bad. I'd rather do this than Cage Dragon, honestly. Like, Cage Dragon is legitimately difficult. And it's only difficult because the physics and the yeah, it's not a very wide circuit. It's the Bank of Bobby open again today. Come on, Bobby. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. World Classics in GT4 when I gets a 2CV. Tell me about it. Oh my god!
thought you were a player.
Fine. Nick, give me all your money. Give me all your money right now.
You're on. This race will give them a good show.
The bank of Bobby is not open today. This time, apparently. Fed up of losing already. I've probably cost Bobby way too much this time. I've drained his retirement fund. Nicholas has already had a bad start. Why the hell? Because I've broke Bobby. I can't lie. I have completely bankrupted him. He will back out every time I put the maximum bet on him now. Like, that guy's just, he's had enough of me ripping him off. That's why I've had to stop going to the bank of Bobby and go to the bank of Nicholas. Because Nicholas will actually just bet every single time. But Bobby will never do the max amount 100% of the time. So I can literally just milk Bobby for free fucking money at no risk. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure on PC and PS2 and PS3, I'm sure he doesn't decline ever. But for whatever reason, on this particular save, fuck off, Bobby. Speak of the devil. But no, that man just does not take a. Yeah. That man does not do bets. I also hate the fact that he's chopped his Viper. Like, that's not fucking fine. I get it's the 03 and that wasn't convertible, but it doesn't mean I have to. Like, Bobby, that is horrendous. God, how it... Fuck off, Bobby! This is my race! You are not taking this from me! Oh, don't get me started. That's in this championship. That's in this championship. It's round 4. One of the celebrity races has a drift obliterated cage dragon, and you're against an R32 in League 7. It's actually quite difficult. I lost it on my first try. Right, Bobby, are you going to do the bet this time? Are you going to do the bet, Bobby? You're going to do the bet, Bobby. Come on, Bobby, do the bet, do the bet, do the bet, do the bet. Do the bet. Don't you back out on me. Don't you back out on me. You're a motherfucker, man.
And I thought you were a player.
At least it's a championship, you can afford a loss. True, but not anymore.
Great. This should be good.
Yeah, Bobby doesn't want to do bets with me anymore. He's fed up of losing. I've cost this man way too much money. I'm about to bankrupt Dick instead. I'd rather bankrupt Dick. I can't lie. It's like the Keiko's fucking first. In a Charger as well. That's... yeah. I'm sure if Keiko was in the R32, she'd be having a much easier time. Alas, she isn't, so... I actually really like this track. It's not in the PS2 version, but I really like this track. I also think it's the only French track in the game, but I could be wrong. But the PS2 version had a UK drift track that wasn't in the game either. Oh, we drift this through. 10,000 on this track is basically a crime. It's so fucking easy. Look, I've hit 10k already. This car this does not want.
Drifts with style. Car 1 shows how it's done. It takes skill to power slide like Car 1. Car 1 holds the test line perfect. Car 7's the next drift disaster.
Whee!
Car 4's got the drift down tight. Car 2, drift. Car 7. Car 5's the dominant drift. Great mix of gas and hands from Car 7. Car 3 makes this look too easy.
No, it was. The Phantom was, and so was the Rocks. The Rocks wasn't in the new gen, but I think it as I think it's Spirit of the Phantom. It was called in the PS2 version, but that was completely different track layout. The one we got in this version was completely different as well to how it was in the PS2. But the PS2 version had more drift tracks than the current gen, like the new 7th gen version did. The 6th gen version had more drift tracks. This one has more circuit tracks. So my guess is that to keep the content down on like track size and space and everything like that, they had to cut some of the longer tracks out because all the circuits in the PS2 version are really short. Like a lap takes no longer than like a minute on majority of tracks in like a rookie car. They are really short. Juice 2 I don't think released on PSP, but I could be wrong. It might have. I know Juice Eliminator was on PSP.
And I thought you were a player.
I mean, I know Juice Eliminator was on PSP, but
I've got a good feeling about this.
sure, Nick. I'm sure you fucking do. Also, all the old gen versions had different liveries to how they are on here.
Ready.
This one. At least the target's only 5k. But this track just sucks. The AI are also really good at it as well. That's the other issue. Oh yeah, like anything that was on the PSP was technically awesome. But even looking at the Gran Turismo PSP, I don't actually own a PSP, but I do own a copy of GT, like Gran Turismo PSP. The AI is so good at this track that does not help. The reason why this is so hard is because the AI are really good at it, and it's really fucking difficult. That's why this is so hard. Yeah, we don't talk about Need for Speed on the PSP. Oh my god, Tyrone had actually spun out.
Waste for Car 1. It takes
You know it's bad when the AI can't fucking do the circuit either. I think Own the City on the DS was quite fun. I remember playing Own the City on the DS. Right, we've got a prototype mod, which is a good start. Um, we'll do the extreme nitro first. The car's won 750k already. Right, where's my Aston Martin? It was a solid game. It was a really solid game. The way they animated the cutscenes and stuff was really good. So that's something, I suppose. Right. Okay. There was one game on the PSP I really, really, really wanted to give a go, which was Street Supremacy. I really wanted to... give that a go, but alas I couldn't. Gonna give my AI my shitbox. We're gonna take Carl and Taro on this one. I have no idea what they're gonna bring. I know one of them's gonna bring the R32. That I can tell you. The other one I have no idea. So it'll be Carl in the R32, and then Taro is gonna bring whatever cursed fucking car he's gonna like zoom in. And you think I'm joking? Taro's cracked. I have a plan that I want to play Import Tuner Challenge at some point before. Oh, fuck's sake, Taro! What car is it? A DB not. Oh, this car's sad that I wasn't checking it. I really want to give Street Supremacy a go on stream at some point. Like, that is a plan. That is cursed. SRT4. Fuck off, Taro. This man's bought a DB9 Volante and carboned the fucking roof. Oh, Taro. My man's bought a fucking donk car. Not so Volante. Not really.
Up to fourth. What's wrong with you?
Oh, come on then, Ken. Come on then, Ken. You think you're all that, do ya? Huh, Ken? Ken from fucking Barbie, you think you're all that, do ya? Come on, skill issue. Bye!
Stay away from me.
Okay, goodbye. I'll see you in the fucking lead.
Down to fourth.
Taro's struggling in that R30. No, not even Taro in the R32. It's Carl. Carl's in the R32. He's doing okay.
That should have turned car 2 into a smoking heap.
Cool. Carl's clearly not struggling too bad in that R32 of his, even though it really doesn't have the performance of every other car around it.
Are you serious? Up to third. Down to fourth.
They're literally battling with each other.
That's some nitro set the dark horse packing. That's pure sideways.
Oh god, slide into the fucking wall.
Real burns. Car 2 hits the nitro. That's a
Taro's
third
now
in
second.
car 6.
Okay, mate.
Car 5
Carl's
hits
now
the
third
R32
in
as
that
you.
damn fucking R32 of his.
Yes, car 6. Who needs turbo?
Burnout Dominate. I think I can't remember if it ever made it to PS2. I feel like it did, but I don't think it did either. Like a lot of games that were on PSP also came to PS2 very late in its life cycle. And are worth quite a little bit of money now if you want to buy them.
Car 2's tack must be maxed after that nitro.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I thought so. Most PSP games came to the PS2. They were very late on and did not sell that well.
It's afterburner time for car 3.
I think that's because everyone moved on to the PS3 at that point.
Car 6 hits the magic button that makes himself disappear. Down to the board. Car 5 makes it through.
Taro's clearly doing quite well in that Aston Martin of his. Oh my god, the AI is still going over that bridge there. Oh god.
Watch car 5 come alive with a nitro burst. That's
Pretty sure I played.
nitrous.
True, but then again, if you know anything about me, I play all my streams on original hardware. I don't emulate. Because there's no point in me lying about how a game looks. There's no fun in that to me. Sure, it makes the game look pretty, but it just sets false expectations for you when you visit it. For me personally, anyway. So I just prefer on original hardware.
Up to 3rd.
Carl and Taro are clearly not struggling that hard in those cars. Don't I need to win a race by like a close finish of a second or something like that? Or something like that?
It's a heavy hit for car 1. I think it's out of here.
Last lap, and we're miles ahead of the AI. I know the AI are going to be in full rubber band mode.
Up to 3rd.
I can tell by how fast the shit's driving past on their camera. You can see the city just like flying by them at like a billion mile an hour. I've actually pulled a gap on them. The fact that Taro is even doing this well is impressive. But then again, he is in a better car than Carl, so. That's true. I'm very fortunate that I got the capture card I did when I did. Because the capture card I use is the Elgato HD, the original, which can do AV. It can do AV live stream. You can't do that on the new one. So I can stream AV and output it in HDMI on my TV and console for streams in the original resolution on my TV. Well, we won that by quite a considerable margin, I'd like to think. Oh. Fucking zoomies everywhere, I'm pretty sure. This game is not going to be able to simulate the full replay. However, we can watch Ken and Leon respectfully skill issue for a wall. Look at this dude, goes around the corner and it's just like, bye. Oh my god. What the fuck are you doing? What is this programming? Oh my god, look at the speed! He got reset anyway! Bye, Leon! Look at him go! Where's Ken? There's Ken! Oh no, here comes Leon! What the fuck were the physics? Oh my god, look at the speed of these two. They are just no fucking give. What the fuck was that crash? Leon just went flying in the air, stopped and went you straight away again after hitting the back of Ken. Nah, I need to see that from Leon's perspective. I absolutely. Oh my god, look at these guys. Even these guys are like, new. I'm not even that far ahead, and look at them go. They are battling so fucking hard against Harley Johnson right now. That SRT4 is quick because it's front wheel drive. I will give it that. Oh my god. New. This just speeds games wish they could fucking reach. Oh my god, why is it red? What was so red? Oh, it was Tara. Hello. Oh my fucking god. Oh, look, Taro is trying his best in that Aston Martin. If I learned anything, it's that the supercars are... No, they just don't know how to rubber band. They just rubber band terribly. Although I'm really interested to see how Taro is getting that performance out of a supercar, because I fucking can't. Like, these guys just get some next level fucking performance. And then there's Leon. We don't talk about Leon. Leon's cheating. Just fucking zooming everywhere. Like, he does not care. Like, just like look at the speed and acceleration of that car. I can't do that, so why can they? Ken is definitely dropped backwards. Ken is 1000% dropped backwards. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Carl is doing something in that R32. It's not being very quick for him. Well, like, he's trying at least, but he's took a long way around the circuit, so of course he's not going particularly quickly. There's Tara, who's basically in tandem, and Taro is Speedy Boy. We all know this. Taro is cracked, and then we've got Leon, who's definitely trying to catch up. He's trying his best. Like, he is absolutely trying his best. But look at the speed they're going. It's just like, I wish I had that much pace in my car. The fact that Ken is so far back is just funny to me, because he is trying to keep up. But that RX-7 does not let him keep up at all. That RX-7 does not let Ken catch up at all. It's just so fucking washed. Fastest 300ZX on Earth, tell me about it. Look at him go! I still want to see what happens from Leon's perspective when he just crashes into Ken. Because he just sends his car flying. Look, there he goes. He's like trying to get going, turns, yeah, does the stupid, reverses, realizes he's going the wrong way, yeets it round, 280 horsepower, I swear. Then man just gets reset, gets floor in it, like yeets himself around every corner possible, wall riding and everything, boosted everywhere, then just like full on, full speed, turns the correct way, and then just decides to casually plow into fucking Ken Tanaka, and then just does the fucking zoomies on him. Like, look how fast he's going compared to Ken! That RX-7 has no fucking go compared to the 300ZX. That RX-7 is just so slow compared to the 300. Ken is not keeping up with that in the corners. No wonder Ken fell so far back at the start there. Like, Leon's fucking gone. I don't even care that we only won one fucking objective there. That race was pure comedy. That race was peak comedy. I swear down. Ah, yes, I've got tea stains on my pink slip because that's exactly what you want to do to your car. Oh my god, look how much money that GTS is for. Hi, I heard you like money. Right, we're gonna stop the career there for a minute, and we're gonna go back into the driver DNA lab. So we're gonna do one of the retail face-offs. So we're gonna enter G V D L, which I'm pretty sure we've not done yet. I'm pretty sure. We've never raced. It's a 3-lap eliminator on Bayside Hustle. It's a League 4 race, so we could use our own Z4 if we really wanted. We could use this. We're gonna use this because I like curse shit. Right. So upon winning this, we'll get the Z4 for DNA Lab, which is quite fun. Do you know what else is really cool about these races, by the way? None of the opponents are the usual suspects. And it may actually surprise you that all of the hireable AI have their own liveries that they put on their cars, including ones that you would almost never see. Like Carl's, you can get a rough idea, and then Rachel's got that on there. Obviously, we've got Ken, but this isn't the Ken you know. This is like Ken from Rush.com, basically. Because he has no surname. Look, he's just called Cam. He's just called Cam. Well, that is Ken out. Oh well. Okay, Rachel. Okay, Rachel. I don't think this is gonna work. I can't. Oh shit, Carl. No. Can't have that. Carl needs to go out. Carl's going out. That's Carl eliminated. Right, Rachel. I want to see if I can screw Rachel before the race is over. That'd be fun. Skill issue. Right. Any better if Bobby bet his car against Ken, that's actually more friendly. Basically. So there you go. Ken with no surname. It's Ken from Wish.com. I can't lie. But did you notice how all the AI had their own liveries, by the way? Did you actually notice? See, look, Rachel actually has her own like livery that she puts on her cars. And then yeah, that was interesting. And Carl has his own as well, which is the like brown and black, which you occasionally see. They're not terrible looking liveries. They actually look alright. And then you've got fucking Budget Chem, who's stuck in a wall, and then just like and then just like yeah. Can you tell where he gets eliminated yet? Yeah, true. They are technically rivals, so they technically get a livery. But you can find all sorts in these races. Like if I let's find another one. I don't know if I've let's have a look. What have we got? I don't know if I've done this one. R oh, B S Character is Japanese devs. Let's call him Ken. It is don't even get me started. We've never done this one. It is a drift obliterator. Okay. It's in League 5, so we could theoretically use some of the cars that we've... Oh, nah, we gotta do an Arcarola. Arcarola's sick, mate. I painted that, and I was so fucking happy about it. Now, if the game is stupid, they will have put the AI in terrible fucking cars for this. I can't lie.
For those who like drama,
I see a
here
bunch
comes
of
the
AI on one
Phantom.
Mara Elvis. I assume that's a Gran Torino. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, Joe is in a front-wheel drive CRX, of course. Taro... Oh, Rachel's got an MRS with no livery on it. Alyssa has her own livery. Yeah. All the AI tend to have their own liveries, which is quite cool, but you'll never... I've never been able to get, like, the rival True AI liveries into, I've never been able to get the AI to, like, you know, like the, like Marcus Jackson or Taro, Yoshida or Carl Ziegler's liveries onto a car to save. I've never been able to do that, so I can never look at them properly. Unless I see them in a circuit race, which they do not come up often. They do not come up very often at all in the circuit race. Jason comes up a fair bit, but for whatever reason, you can't save races with Jason. Well, you can, but you can't really save races with Jason in it for some reason. It's so weird. Ken's doing okay in that car. But let's shout out Joe 50, who's currently in CRX and trying to drift. What a Chad. Fuck off. Fuck's sake. Why is he so quick? Why is that car so quick? It's fucking stopped! I know these are stock cars because I've unlocked them before. Why is he so quick? Ken, fuck off, man! Oh my god, look at the speed he gets in the drift. That's not even funny. That's just annoying. Right, we're going all the way to the left-hand side, so this is the car. Yeah, Ken's me. Sure. Ken's had a skill issue. He's chasing me down, he's haunting my dreams, but he will not beat us! I will not lose to Ken from Wish.com.
Car 4 just won't let go of that.
Oh, he's in a 200SX. I thought he was in a fucking...
Car 3
I
drifts
thought he
to
was in a
impress.
fucking CRX for some reason. Why did I think that? But yeah, all the official AI, like all the horrible AI have their own liveries. Taro's hasn't loaded. But you can see what they drift more often than not. You've already seen Rachel's, which is the yellow MRS over there, but yeah, they all have their own liveries. You almost never see them. The guaranteed way to see them is in these challenges, because these are always your opponents. They are never, like, they're never any of the main drivers. They are all just, like, guys in here. There's one for... I really wish it was dope, as in DOPE, but no, it's DOPX, unfortunately. Really easy one to remember. So circuit race. So this one we can... This is one of the cars you can win, by the way. One of the codes gets you this car. Oh dear. So yeah, you can have a Munchies car if you're so inclined with fucking Frito-Lay on it. Obviously you've got Ken's worst Celica, and then you've got all my cursed shit, which is fucking here. Because of course it is. I have so many cars in this class, and it's all because I kept fucking winning them. Let's go in Bobby's car. Let's be Bobby for a race.
Here we are again for another dose.
I remember the Evo has quite a cool livery, to be honest.
3, 2,
Oh look, there's Eduardo. Hey look, Joe's in the CRX again. And Scott Mitchell's got a car. Oh, it's the 200SX again. Of course it is. Yeah, there you go. Bye, Scott. The Beetle. Yeah. Eduardo's car is a Beetle. It's kind of wild, right? Bye, Cam.
Stay away from me.
That thing has too much grip. But yes, Eduardo drives a Beetle. I'll have to show you something because there's one that I think I've already done that's quite fun. Like, look, he has no wing on it. He's not even modeled to make an RSI. Fuck you, Eddie. My man's facing backwards in the wall. Look, even Scott Mitchell has a livery on that car, and you almost never see it. I'm pretty sure he never races in a 200SX ever. But he has a livery. Is that not wild to you guys that you may not have noticed like the entirety of the game? You never do the DNA lab? Oh my god, Scott's died basically. Oh dear. Right, okay. Making a bit of a gap there. They are probably doing the speedy business again. Right, zoom in. Oh. So yeah, if you ever want to learn what these codes are, you can go through the playthrough, find out for yourself, and give you a chance to go. Like I said, I consider this part of the 100% because it is part of the game. The hate train retail stuff, I'm guessing was partially like an incentive at the time, but the fact that it's still baked into the game, that was kind of more. So maybe they had you randomly guessing the car code until some below Eco Planet or whatever. But if you're lazy and you don't want to watch all the VODs, you can find them on the internet pretty easily actually. It's Joe Mama in second, Ken's third, Eduardo fourth, Carl fifth. Who the fuck's sixth? Oh, it's Scott. It's Scott Mitchell, isn't it? There he is. What the fuck happened to Scott? I know I span him out, but like, what actually happened? So look, there's his car. It's like a Weapon R livery, a silver and pink Weapon R livery. Then you've got Eduardo Perez, who drives a Pro Shift Beetle. Again, looks pretty nice, to be fair. Then you got Joe, who drives a Turbonetic CRX. The fact they even have liveries is really impressive. And then you got Carl, who's in a fucking coupe, Hyundai coupe. Then you've got me in my Bobby car, and then you've got the car that you actually win. The car you win is always driven by Ken. So Ken is the only one who realistically changes car a lot, but he's always in the car that you win. Pro Shift looks like it's a gearbox company, if I remember correctly. But the car you win looks sick. Oh yeah, that's what happened to Scott, wasn't it? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Now he's going. Now we zoom in. I can't remember what race it is that Eduardo drives. I'm pretty sure you can see this car at some point. But I don't know if it's outside of these races. So this car almost never goes used. Almost, I'm pretty sure. But I could well be wrong. And then there's Joe in the CRX, which again I'm almost pretty sure never goes. I'm pretty sure this never goes used in the main campaign either, unless it's in like specific events. Then you got Ken in the Evo, which again you win. Now, if there's another one that I know I haven't done, it is. I'm pretty sure it's this one I've not done. And yes, the PS2 version has its own version of these cars as well. And they're not quite as fancy, but Switchback Blast, what car? See, look, there's a Monaro we won, which I told you was stock. That's there by default. That's there by default. And then we got my actual cars. Oh yeah, I forgot I won that from Nicolas, didn't I? Oh, we got League 5 again, okay. And just remember, you unlock all these to use in the driver DNA lab. So you can give the AI these cars and then make them go racing in them.
It's a twisted and scary blast. Think you can last? We're on Switchback Blast. Back.
Okay, here we go. Another race, another bunch of cars. We've got Marcus Jackson in his 8 Corolla, which we have seen before. We've also got Taro in the Scion TC. That's fun. Scott has yet again a skeleton. So we can get a look at Taro's car, which again, I'm sure gets used once or twice in the campaign. But here we go. It is a pipe. It is a hypercross level car. It's not racing. In Audi again. You'll find that most of these cars are in the lower classes. Interesting. Muppet. Then you got Marcus in his Corolla, which is known to be shit. Like, consistently shit. Hello, Ken. You look like you're having fun in your, I can't tell what movie that is. I think it's another one of, Tara's, if I had to guess. I could well be wrong. Oh, okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. What the fuck, man? Oh, hello, Marcus. Oh yeah, it is another one of Tara's one. Oh, hello, Tamara. Can you fuck off? Yeah, Gran Turismo is busted no matter what class it's in. Now that my Corolla's not particularly... Oh, my bumper's falling off. Oh no! Oh, well, okay, Ken. Okay. Oh no, it's one of the Jun livery. Duh. Oh, hello, Scott. You made it back. Scott's made it back, peeps. You ever seen a CRX go really, really quickly? God, you definitely skin a shoe. I'll give him that. I like how everyone's like right next to each other, just having an absolute crash fest. Taro's car is surprisingly quick, by the way, every single time I race this. Maybe Taro's just fucking goated and we don't know it yet. They said they didn't say I couldn't do it. They didn't say I couldn't wall ride. And then we can watch everyone zoom in real quick. I'm pretty sure they will zoom past me as Hamza across the line. Like, I'm just supposed to go. Told you.
Nice drift, car 3.
That's how much quicker than me they were going. Oh dear. So yeah, we can get. Obviously, you've seen tomorrow's car. It's Taro's you can get an off and look at. Looks alright. Looks alright, honestly. Again, cannot remember what race he runs this in, but it looks okay. And I'm pretty sure that is all the AI that we've had to look at. Jason Quinch, we know, is that beige dragon car. And you got Marcus in his INGS Corolla, which only appears in the races. I think it's in the League 7 promotion event. You can find this car. But he does run it all the way up to League 5, because I'm pretty sure we ran into him in League 5 as well. It's not a terrible looking car, just a terrible fucking driver. My man just got done by Taro. That thing's front wheel drive doesn't fuck around. And then you got the Jun livery car that you win. Yeah, there's Rachel. And then you got Taro and his meme machine. My man's zooming. Already cleared Marcus. And the more you know. There are a few more which I've already unlocked, which I will show you. One of them you can unlock, by the way, is a HIN Elite car. I just want to point that out. So if I do a custom DNA race and go DNA race, I have one. I have one here. I didn't. Oh, shit. Yeah. Actually, this might have been one I made. But you get like a Celine, which is quite cool. I would do this race, but I'm probably going to just show off the car and then call it a day. I can't lie. But all the AI will well and truly be zooming. That I can guarantee.
Tough choices can split your head.
Oh no, I'm in a foam stop car. Okay.
That's a good game.
What is this race? What is this race? Well, this ain't. Well, this is like the impossible challenge or something.
Car 5 drops down blind.
Wow, such speed. Such speed. Wow. Why is this even here? What even is this race? Like, who thought this? I'm so confused.
Car 6 is out in front.
Nicholas is in this. This is not fair, is
Can it
this?
be? Yes, it is.
This is not what I had in mind.
Car 7.
There's a sneaker over there that's still good. Yeah, nah, we're gonna quit this race because this is not what I had in
I don't believe it.
mind. There's a fucking drift event as well. There's a Drift King event which I don't think is any fairer. We're gonna have to create one then. We want a circuit race. UK because exit precious banter. 4 laps. We want 7 drivers. And then obviously we can edit the cars that we were in. See, look, there's the one we won from Tarzan. There's the Drift Academy car, and then here are all of the unlockable cars. So this is that like really cool one that I showed you, the Ghost Warrior one on the Evo. You can get it on the Skyline as well. Actually looks really sick. Then you got the Z4, Cupra, an S7 which is in Elite for some fucking reason. Yes. And then you got League 6 Evo there. Then you got CCX, which is also in the Ghost Warrior colours, which is actually quite a cool looking car, I have to admit. And just think, right, all of these cars would go unnoticed if you didn't know what I knew about this game with the DNA Lab. That looks kind of sick. Then you got the 350Z, which we just won. Got Monaro, which we won today. You got the Munchies G35. There is another one to unlock, which we haven't done yet. And then you're into the usual suspects of car here, where, like, obviously we're going to go in the S7 because I'm a cheat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to skill issue the AI. We're going to put them in fucking shitboxes. And make them rubber band like hell, because that's funny. Of varying degrees of performance of car, I have to admit. I don't think it really matters who drives the car, because we're going to fucking skill issue into a fucking wall anyway. What else have we got? Have we got any other rookie cars? Oh, we have the... Oh no, these are my cars. Nah, okay. Do we have another R? Oh, there we go. There's one. Yeah, you're not getting the KZ1. You can get a different coupe type R. No, that's not. That's the same one. Coupe 2.0 turbo. Oh no, that's a coupe 2.0. Okay, that's not a rookie. There's an MX-5 there that's in rookie. Might have to put them in some League 7 machinery then. There you go. Sleeker. That will do it. What else have we got that's League 7 and kind of shit? We got my 200SX. That'll be fun to watch that zoom in. GTO Judge, get the fuck out of that. You are not driving that. Have we got another League 7? Oh, of course, we have the Skyline. Duh. We can put you in that. And Ken can go zoomies in a fucking shitbox. Oh, we've got this R32. Okay. Yeah, so we got a random bunch of AI here. Obviously, I'm in a S7 Celine. Do I want to end it? Not really. I like it, but like, I'm only doing this so you can watch the AI skill issue the whole fucking track. Because basically, this track is designed in a way where there's a split road at the end of a really long straight into a really sharp corner. And if these guys are rubber banding, they never ever take it correctly. And it is the best thing you'll ever see. I promise. We already know the grid, obviously. We already know how the car's going to perform. But yeah, these guys obviously do not have the car compared to us. I love the races. They are so fun. They are really, really fun. But obviously, you can still win the crew cars as well. Like, that's what we've got the Drift Academy MX-5, which is just a fucking it much. I can't lie. It looks so stupid, but obviously, look, all the AI are doing their best zoomies impression, and then they'll come round this corner, and it's about what you'd expect.
That was awesome. Car 8 drops back.
For a racer on this track, it's like, well, don't pull too far ahead, and it's usually fine. But have you seen it with other players' AI? Other players' AI is really funny. So what I'll have to do is, because you haven't seen it live, I'll do it live for you. I'll upload it on profile and then just turn it on the spot. But obviously the AI can't keep up with an elite car in a fucking League 7 or rookie league car. But it's even better when you put the AI in a car that they don't really know how to drive in general. Like, I could put a guy in this car and he would still probably finish last, which is saying a lot about the AI. Because in the crew races, not the DNA lab, the people that you find online will drive like how they did in said race. So some of them can be like fucking atrocious at times. It's quite funny. But some of them will drive like kind of okay. What I'll do is I'll put a mix of decent drivers that I know are okay and a normal AI, just for comparison's sake. You'll be surprised at how decently the normal AI kind of handle this track compared to the actual online players at times, which is still really funny. I can't lie. But obviously, like, look, we're in an elite car. We are easily quicker than everything else that's in this fucking race by a long way. The only thing that should be guaranteed is that the League 7 car should finish ahead of the Rookie League car, based on how the fact that it's driving here. I can't really see that happening right now. They all drive perfectly. All drive perfectly. Like, they're all driving, skidding, maximum beats, everything. You couldn't quite laugh
Yes,
them.
I win.
6 slide skills by car 8.
So obviously, we'll watch these
Nice
cars
drift,
do the
car 3.
zoomies, because they don't get off to the fastest of starts, by any means. Look at this fucking MX-5. It's just a fucking stock MX-5 here, and it's just like, look at them go! They're off! They're off zooming! They be zooming! Oh, there goes the R32. Oh, it's just bona fide cursed everything. There goes my car, the fucking red one. Even though it's still not overtaken the MX-5 yet. And there's just new, yeah, just skill issues. Bona fide skill issues. And then they just accelerate like nothing happened, and then this is so slow. Oh my god, the Sneaker got overtaken by an MX-5. How do you feel? Bear in mind that a lot of these cars are basically stock. So the AI is trying to do the zoomies in a stock car. Look, there's my MRS. That's my tuned MRS in the hands of an AI. And then he's just like, bye. Bear in mind that the R32 that is sitting currently in like second or third place is actually modified to like 26. I just want to point that out. He is modified like 26, and there's just oh they're trying their best, and it's just like nope. Apparently that MRS is a bit quicker than I give it credit for. They got this stock. Stop! They've removed the rookie upgrades on it. Stop! Coupe. It is easily the slowest car in the default list of prize cars you can win. It is easily the slowest by default. And look at the speed the AI getting out of it. It's bullshit. I want that speed in my car. Give me that turbo that you're using. It's not fair. Obviously, they're doing their usual skinny burnouts, and then yeah, skillish into a wall. Buy MX-5. Buy Celica. The AI really just don't know how to handle this track. It's quite funny. Even with my upgrades on these cars, they are still struggling to handle it. It's quite funny. Oh dear. So stupid. What I'll do is I'll jump on my other profile quickly, so I can show you how actual player AI drive, because it is not what you would expect. I can promise you it's not what you expect if you haven't seen it before. Because I don't want to mute the game like I had to for the last time I did it. So I'm just going to turn the volume all the way down. All the stuff in the menus is copyright free, so that's fine. Right, let's go bantering in the DNA lab again. So I have everything unlocked on this profile: multiplayer, single player, everything, right? I have a DNA race already set up somewhere. Might have been this one, because it's 10 laps. But I obviously have the exit pressure was set up as well. But what I might do, oh yeah, like some of these you can tell I've set up from thingy, yeah. Like look, they were all made online. Look, this is the one that I like to do, so we'll quickly edit that. Edit grid. So as you can see, I have a bunch of players that I have met over the years online in this game. And if I edit driver, see, I've got a bunch more that I could use, which is quite funny. Okay, put this guy in. What we'll do is we'll put them all in a equal class car. Oh, so these are all liveries and shit that you can find online. So you can literally find people's cars and use them online, which is quite cool. So we'll put you in the Miata. We'll put all of these guys in R-class cars. I think that's fair. Obviously, we'll leave you in what is effectively a stock 240. 200 even. Do we have an R? We'll put you in... yeah, okay. We'll put you in that. What else have we got that's R-class? Or whatever class it is that I want to fucking run. Oh yeah, we've got that, I suppose. We'll put the TD in. We'll put the TT in. Obviously, what I'm going to do is put one AI in a representative car. So, we will edit this guy to be just one of the random AI. We'll put it as Jason Quinn because he's easily statistically the worst. And we're going to edit his car. And what we're going to do is we're going to put him in a R-class car again, but I'm going to put him in the worst one, which is easily going to be this. This is easily the worst car that I can possibly give this guy, and he is one of the default AI, right? So this guy should theoretically be able to throw fucking everything at the kitchen sink and make it stick. Theoretically. What else do we have? We've got some R. We've already done that car. What other R-class cars have we got? We've done that one. I think we're starting to go into my cars at this point down here. Yeah, that's my... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're starting to go into my cars down here now. Where is the rookie cars? I keep forgetting that I have completely randomised everything here. Do I not have a rookie car? I swear I have rookie cars. Oh, there's one. Ford Focus. And myself, which I have a Elite Viper, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I'm in an Elite Class Viper, so... We'll save the changes to the grid, and then we'll go racing. And then I'll show you just how stupid the AI can be. Because it's quite funny.
This is short, sharp, and fast. So bow down and pray to your guardian angel before you even try divine.
Right. So you have never met these guys. You don't know how they're going to drive. obviously so look, they're all. We got Jason. That's the only guy you need to really focus on. Is Jason, because he's de facto AI, right? I cannot tell you how badly some of these AI drivers. I really cannot tell you. But obviously they would all be doing the zoomies. They would all be doing the zoomies because yes, that's what the rubber banding does. But what they won't do is drive like a normal AI. Unless you're in career mode, then they will. If you're in normal career mode, they will. But other than that, they usually just drive like the zoomies with absolutely no skill involved whatsoever. So far, so good. And then as the race goes on, you'll see that they start having a few issues, but just a couple of tiny issues. It's quite funny. They will somehow make their way around the track, but only barely. They don't do it cleanly. Obviously, this is a 9-lap race, just so I can epitomise my point, basically. Like, look how far back some of these guys are already. It's hello. It's pretty fucking bad. It's quite funny though. You have to admit. Right. Here we go. Yeah. The grids are way more spread out. Like completely spread out. Some of them drive really well. Some of them don't. Bear in mind that Jason is the quote-unquote AI representative in this game compared to how some of them drive. I just want to point that out. He's not the quickest AI in this race by any stretch of the means. He's not even the fastest AI in the game. However, Yapper seems to be doing an okay job there. Outperforming the AI and the machine, although I think Yapper has one of my cars, so that's kind of fair. I don't know why my car's cheating something through. But, oh no! What is happening here? Is that a skill issue? That looks like a skill issue, if you ask me. And then they get reset and have to continue the zoomies. Oh, I could not make this shit up. The AI are actually dumb as fuck compared to when if they drive like that online, they are legitimately dumb as fuck. And as you've seen, if they drive okay and don't hit the walls, you get an AI like Yappers. You get an AI like Yappers who is always on it and consistently chasing you down properly. Where's Jason? Jason's there. So he's already lapping some of these drivers. And bear in mind, like I said, this only works with the drivers you download online. If anyone in the future or is in the playthrough and has the 360, let me know. I want to get as many online profiles as I can because I think it would just be absolute calamity if I could. I would pay to have. And not only that, if you download mine, you get a really, really good AI driver in career mode. Because in career mode, the AI do not have this issue. It's only in the custom races where they have this issue, which is how they drive online. But if you have them in career mode, they are actually okay. They drive like the regular AI, which is so weird. Bear in mind, like I said, I deliberately gave Jason a shit car. I deliberately gave Jason a shit car. That's how much faster they accelerate than me. I can't out-accelerate these cars in the fucking Viper. And then you got this dude. MGM saved my online completion of this game because he came in last second and didn't speak a word of English. Shout out to him. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then you've got this dude who could not tell you how that's happened. And then here's Mr. fucking Focus Man Regime. And then you've got him crashing into me. He's actually made it round the corner. Fair play. These guys just crashed it. Then you've got Slit, who's a good friend of mine. You should probably tell by the fact that like the same tag handle. Really, really good friend of mine. Not a very good driver though. On his bad days anyway. I had to. He made some of the betting difficult for me. He cost me more money than he wanted at times. Here's Jason. By the way, you cannot speak to the AI Like the driver controlled AI you cannot spoof, but you can spoof Jason because he's obviously a normal programmed AI. He's just designed to go around the track as normal, but he has a skill issue. But he can take the corners basically fine.
Not sure what car 7's thinking, but I like
He
it.
can take the corners and the circuit perfectly fine, as fast as possible, with some occasional skill issues, which is fine, but you cannot spoof the driver DNA downloaded drivers. So you can't spoof them in a race, but if they drive like shit, you won't need to spoof them anyway. It's only if they drive like really well and you're not very good do you have to worry about spoofing them or whatever, right? So you can imagine what it's like on exit pressure, where they don't know how to corner anyway, except when they do. Come on guys, made it around the corner. It's Yappers. So if we can lap the Yappers, that will be a fun time. What car is Yappers even in? He is in... Oh, he's in the Caballero Audi. Okay, so he's not even in the fastest car yet, but he's in the Caballero Audi. Which is okay, it's like an 80. But as you can see, he's driving really well. He's kept his car out of the barriers, not really crashing into anything. Solid driving by him. And then you've got Evgen Grasu, yeah, who's the AI are... You okay there, Lucan? Oh my god, So obviously I've put myself in an elite car just so I can exploit how bad the AI programming is at times. Because they're just on full zoomies all the time and they just drive like their normal counterparts. Obviously this guy had some skill issues there. But... So obviously there's Zoomies Man Macheese. Zoomies Man Macheese is there, which is fine. I get that. And then they do finish quite a way behind, I have to admit. And yes, if you're wondering, the whole registration plate with their names on it does happen. They do have their gamer tags on the registration plate, which is quite funny depending on who you have, because some of their names just stop on the reg plate. Some of the reg plates just stop with their names because they're too long, because they're designed to have like 9 characters on the reg plates. Oh my god, that guy just went fly around my outside. Can I remind you that Jason Quinn was the AI representative to demonstrate this, and he was in the shittest car. Just for comparison, he was in the shittest car, and I don't think he's last. I think he's like 4th. There's Yappers. Yeah, there goes Ryaz the Rasta, who's just yep. Bye. Man's gone. Kept hitting the brake for some reason and then floored it. So yeah, Yappers was about a minute and 2 seconds behind, which for a rookie... Right, there's Jason Quinn. So only one of the actual AI beats all of my friends that I've met over the years on this game. One of them beat him, okay? And he was in a 13 performance car. And then the rest just take forever to fucking finish. It's actually quite funny. So, yeah, they definitely skill issued a little bit. And like I said, I made that as fair as possible by giving him the shittest car. All the other AI technically had a faster car than this dude in 3rd, right? Every other driver had a faster car to a certain extent in the same class. The fact we haven't even seen 4th cross the line yet is really, really upsetting, but it doesn't surprise me at all. So, oh, there's Ryaz. There's Ryaz in an 8:37.8 and a 9:26. So we've already lost 2.5 minutes of AI stupidity here. And we've still got 3 more to finish. Oh, who's going to be sick? I don't even know who's going to be sick. I feel it might be Slick. It could be Lucan. I don't know. I actually have no idea who could possibly be sick. Like, this is just completely unpredictable. Like, the suspense is killing me. Who's going to finish sick? The world may never know. It's been over 3 minutes since I finished this race, and they still haven't finished yet. That's how badly their skill is shooting. And they don't do this in the campaign. I want to point that out. They do not do this in the campaign. Slick is sick. Okay. We've got there in the end. He's over 3 minutes behind. Then I am Sassy 2014, who is nearly 3.5 minutes, and then Lucan. Right? So it took him over 3 minutes to catch up and finish. Bear in mind that the closest guy was the fucking Audi. Where's the Audi? This guy here was the closest guy to me and the best driving AI out of all of my friends here, right? This guy was doing the zoomies everywhere, right? And then we've got Jason Quinn in this absolute shitbox of a fucking coupe, which should not be competitive, beating everyone else because he can just handle the car. Yes, this is as stupid as it looks, and yes, it's about to get even dumber, really. I can't lie. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They just don't know what the fuck to do until they get reset. And once they get reset, they kind of just get going again. It's like nothing happened. And then you have this guy who's... Yeah. There we go. Got going eventually. Eventually in his MX-5. It's just like... Yeah. Congratulations, you've hit a wall. Genius. I really wish I had the imagination to make this up, but I really don't. I really do not have the imagination to tell you how bad these guys are driving. Oh my god, look at this dude! It's a fucking easy S-Man and this guy's sending it everywhere. And then look, he's battling with the fucking 200SX of Slick. Boosting all the way down the straight, as is the amount of NOS he has. Turns into the corner and bang, gets, yeah, here we go again. Yeah. I wish I could make this up, but this is the extent of the AI we're dealing with here. Look at... There's me. There's... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. And then they just zoom off again, as you do. 1 billion mile an hour. So, shall we make this a bit extra interesting? Shall we put them on exit pressure, but I'll give the guys that were clearly shit way better cars than Jason? Let's do that. So, edit DNA race. I'm gonna change the location. Where's the UK? Exit pressure. 9 laps. Okay. So we've changed the location to exit pressure. And what we're going to do is we're going to edit this grid again. So we know that I Am Sassy was shit. Like, completely. So we're going to give them a... Let's give them a Mustang... no, actually, let's not do that. A Hellcat. Let's give them a Hellcat. Right. We know that Slick was pretty shit. So let's give him a... He did beat Sassy, so let's give him a Corvette. Lucan, also pretty bad. Let's give him the CCX. Now we know Yappers was strong, so we're going to leave him in... we're going to give him another rookie car. But what I'm going to do, because he won, we'll put him in the... We'll put this guy in the coupe, and then we'll swap Jason out for a different car, right? MX-5 meow, we know Evgen was struggling a little bit, so for shits and gigs, let's give this dude a... League 1 RX-7, right? Let's give this guy a League 1 RX-7. We'll change Jason's car to a slightly higher rookie class, because he did the worst. Well, best, kind of. What we'll do is we'll give him the Drift Academy Miata. So he should theoretically still do better. Ryaz was okay, so let's put him in a... That will do. We'll put this guy in a League 5 coupe. Obviously, me still in the Viper for Elite, obviously. So bear in mind now, there is a widespread, theoretically, of cars that should not be losing to other cars. So keep in mind that Yappers and Jason, who are the two best drivers that we've got so far, are in rookie class cars. They're in the bottom of the barrel shitboxes. The AI with the best car on the grid is Slick, who has a Z51 in world class, right? Let's see how these AI do on a race on exit pressure with such a drastic performance difference, right? So so theoretically speaking, some of these guys should already be well ahead, right? Look, Slick, as expected, is currently doing okay in that corner, right? But obviously, being in a world-class car, he's going to think he's better than me. Completely not taking any pushes anyway. Okay, go fuck yourself, Slick. He's going to ram me and going to go wide over there, right? So he kind of did that okay. What we need to do is build a gap. But considering how much he's already rubber banding to me, I'm not a fan of this. So theoretically speaking, there is no real way that some of these guys could theoretically lose to an R-class car, right? Because surely they're driving the track well enough to not be considered like dog shit in these cars. But again, you've got Jason, who's in a fucking R-class car, lapping the circuit as well as Yappers, who again is a very solid driver, as we've seen. Right? So surely the AI can't fuck up that badly, right? Like, right? There is no way a world-class car will lose to a rookie car. But depending on where they all finish, this may or may not basically be like a disaster burger, right? So currently we are coming up to lap. We're on lap 3, and we are coming up to lap 2 people. I don't know who these 2 people are yet. However, what I can tell you is they've just switched. I can tell you that for free, right? I can tell you that for free. Who's that? Right. There are 2 cars currently stuck in there that can't fucking drive, right? And over here, we've got Jason in the fucking Miata, right? You know, the car that we said was slightly better than what we gave Yappers. Jason is currently beating 2 cars that are way ahead of his class because of how bad the AI is driving it, right? So we'll leave Jason to it. He seems to be doing okay. We've got Yappers in that fucking coupe, which isn't a very good car. We know the coupe is not a very good car. So we'll just leave him be for now. Where is Yappers? I have no idea. I have no idea where Yappers is right now. We're gonna have to go looking for him. I feel like that is a CCX, which means that is Lucan. So Lucan is only beating a one of the rookie class cars. One of the rookie class cars, okay? So theoretically speaking, Yappers is punching well above his weight here, and these AI are just having legitimate skill issues. I'm going to try and get out of Lucan's way because he doesn't fucking ram me. Oh no, he's made it round the corner. Fair play, fair play. Right, what car's that? That looks like the Hellcat. So that looks like Keiko's Hellcat from online, right? So look, there we go. Yes, that is Keiko's Hellcat, being driven by I Am Sassy 2014. We have not yet lapped Yappers. I just want to point this out. We have not lapped Yappers yet. At all. And we are lapping League 1 class cars, right? League 1, League 2 fucking class cars. We have yet to lap Yappers. I have no idea where he is. Jason is currently not beating any of these guys. He's right, there's Ryaz there, who's in a League 5 TC, I'm pretty sure. We just saw Jason again. So we've lapped Jason twice. I just want to remind you, we have lapped Jason twice. There is no way that these guys are losing to a stock Coupe 2.7 V6. There is just no way. It's not even like stock by when you buy it new. It is stock as in they took those upgrades off as well. Stock. So this thing has nothing but perform like visual parts on it only is a front wheel drive in rookie class. We are nearly on lap 8 of 9 and we have still not lapped that damn coupe. I actually think that is just ahead of us. I could well be wrong. But let's just appreciate the fact, right? Look, there he is. Look, that is the R-Class fucking coupe. And look how well it's doing. Look how well it is doing. Look, we are monstering it down the straight. That guy's got no chance, right? But because of the way he's been driving the car, he's actually kind of okay. He's just been going about his business at supersonic speed, right? So far, I can only tell there's one car ahead of Yappers. One. And it's not even by that much. There is one car ahead of Yappers, and I can't even tell you by how much. It's not much, I can tell you that. But do you not think there is a slight issue when a world-class car can beat a rookie car and the rookie can beat League Ones? Does that not sparkle some sort of, oh, that's a bit sus? Like, oh my god, that guy scares me. Fucking lord. Like, look at this shit. Are you ready? We're about to finish the race, right? So we have no say in how the rest of this race goes. We know that Slick is on the lead lap, as we didn't lap Slick at all. I don't know where he is on track. So as you saw, Slick was skill issuing at Divine Reflex, but here, in a world-class car that I built, he's doing kind of okay. Just kind of okay. He's not doing amazing, but he's doing kind of okay. And then we've got this fucking Hellcat stuck behind me. Look, there we go. Off he goes. Zoom. Right, okay. So Evgen was second in the RX-7. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. But that means that a League 1 car has beat a world-class car, being driven by someone who is not quite as good. There we go. There's the Z5. So we have got 3 cars that are like, I bet Yappers is 4th. I bet Yappers is 4th. I can guarantee. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now that Yappers is 4th. Like, I can just call it.
Whoa, car 7
I
just
don't
took
even know
out a
if
tire
Slick and
wall. The
Evgen have
ground
lapped
crew's hating
Yappers.
it.
I'm guessing so, because Yappers has not yet finished the race, I have to admit. But I feel like he'll be the next one across the line. There you go. Yappers is 4th in a rookie car.
It's raining
Rookie
rubber out
car!
there. Car 4 clipped a
And
tire
there is a
wall.
League 1 CCX behind it. A League 1 CCX could not beat a rookie fucking coupe. I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, this experiment has gone wild, right? So look, we got a League 1 RX-7, a world-class fucking Corvette, and then we got a fucking rookie coupe, then a CCX, and we still haven't had 6th place finish. We have still not had 6th place finish. Bear in mind, this guy was just under a minute behind me. 1 minute behind me in the Coupe 2.7 V6, right? 1 minute behind. Not even a minute. Right? And those 2 cars in front of him were like 9, 8 classes higher, but have massive skill issues. Right? We are still waiting for 6th place to finish as the Hellcat can't figure out what it wants to do in life, and then zooms off straight past me a billion mile an hour. There's Quinn! So, a fucking MX-5 being driven by one of the official AI has beat 2 League 1 class car. Well, that's League 5, as we know. So, a League 5 car lost to a rookie, 2 rookie cars. A League 1's lost to 1. Which leaves Sassy left, who I'm also pretty sure was in a League 1 Hellcat. I get the Hellcat is shit, but how do you lose to a fucking R-Class? I don't get it. Look, there goes the Hellcat. I'm assuming that is their last lap. There we go. There we go. 8 minutes, 23 minutes, 5 seconds behind us in a car that is only 2 classes down. Look how cursed this start is. What more do you want from me? Like, look at this guy in the fucking coupe, right? Look at the speed he's going around these corners and leaving everyone for dead. And this is with the zoomies. This guy is zooming everywhere. I think the only thing that really saved the Atlas was the fact that he wasn't going the long way around. He was going through the... Yeah, he was taking that route every lap and was being able to just fly away. But look, there's a muscle car with a supercar skin. Look at this shit. Jason actually got stuck here. Jason got stuck here. I have no doubt if he didn't get stuck here, he might have been closer to... What's it? But look, the cars aren't even in comparable class, right? He blocked everything. Look at this MX-5. Look, it's got nothing on these cars in a straight line. God bless Jason's trying, right? Jason is trying his best in the MX-5. And look, he's just skill issued into the wall, drifting, flooring it. So the AI theoretically is about as good as it gets, right? If you find someone online who drives better than the AI, you've got a really strong opponent in these races. Right? But look, there's the League 5 fucking... Look, Jason's skill issuing every time into that corner. There's that League 1 Hellcat that we just fucking lost again. Are you having fun there? Are you having fun there? You had to get reset again. He's been lapped by the fucking Corvette. Keep in mind the performance of these cars again are world class in League 1. I just want to point that out. And this is with the zoomies. Just great cornering. Fucking incredible. Maximum zoomies everywhere. He's on lap 2, 2 people have lapped him. Slick has gone wide again. Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing? There goes that coupe that has been like lapping quicker than all of these guys. And then the replay ends. I don't think I need to explain how bad some of these people have driven on this game. I can't lie. Oh god. Right. I think that's enough juice for now. I think that's enough curse shit to deal with us for a lifetime. Oh dear. I hope you've enjoyed this this part, I guess. We made some progress in the career mode. But we basically just spent most of the time prattling around in the DNA lab. It was fun. We made some progress. I'm sure we'll pick up again another day. But for now, I think that'll be it, guys. Thank you again for joining. Really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys around a bit more. And yeah, we will see what happens going on to Sunday. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Peace.